Yo, today I've got a review of the new Jack Harlow album, Come Home the Kids Miss You. Now, Jack Harlow is one of the biggest rappers out right now, if not the biggest rapper that's out right now. I've known him since What's Poppin' dropped, which I still think is one of his best songs. Of course, Lyrical Lemonade cosign helped him take off, and he's been doing his thing ever since, I can't lie. I can't really say I've been the biggest fan of his music, I'ma just be honest. I don't mind it. If someone wants to turn on a Jack Harlow song while in the car or just hanging out, I mean, okay, cool, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna listen to it, you know, it's not bad, it's fine. But yeah, the brand new album is here. The two singles that he had dropped, Nail Tech and First Class, were cool. I think they were fine. Nail Tech is a bit mid, I'ma be honest, like, it's a little bit mid, let's be honest here, it's mid. But First Class is nice, even though it is just like an interpolation of another song, but you know what, I like it, it's cool. But on this record, sadly, what was my worry and doubt for Jack Harlow came to reality. With his last record, I was worried about him not being versatile enough to make an album with longevity, an album that won't be boring and get stale during the listen. Sadly, this seems to be more of an issue on this record. Jack Harlow on here makes me want to borderline kill myself. It's 15 tracks, and you know, like, the tracks on their own aren't that bad, let's be honest here. They're actually sorta nice as one-off songs, but listening to this thing as a whole body of work from start to finish is impossible. On first listen, I genuinely skipped the second half of the last track. Like, bro, I've never done that. Who does that? Why would you ever do that? Why would an album make you do that? Come on. All the tracks have some similarities in them and the most minimal fucking variety that you could think of. Again, I'm going at this album for its struggle to keep me focused while listening to it as a whole project. The songs in their own as just one-off songs sound decent, I'm gonna be honest, I just want to make that clear. But making a good project compared to a good compilation of songs is very, very different, and this shows. I'm not exactly asking for a complete change of sound either. There's a difference between cohesion and repetitiveness. This album is straight up just repetitive. There's barely any cohesion in this. Jack's performance is also a bit lackluster. He does well rap technicality speaking, if you know what I mean. Like, his flows are pretty solid, I'd say. But bro, Jack Harlow makes music strictly for people who want to fuck him. I'm not trying to hear I'm gonna fuck the earrings off you. Nah bro, stop that, stop. He's definitely very confident though, which I mean, I do like that. I love when rappers are confident in what they do. If you're going to do something, at least go all out when doing it and do it with chest. And he definitely does that well on here, but that doesn't make up for the other issues on this album. Tracks go on for way too long here. For example, Churchill Downs with Drake sounds like it could actually be good, but it goes on for 5 minutes. Come on, man. Drake, let's just be honest here, is definitely not in the prime of his career. I think everyone can pretty much agree on that. For the past couple of years, all he's been putting out is mid, just straight up mid. And current Drake paired up with Project, which sounds like a cheap copy of Drake, on a song that goes on for a whole 5 minutes, just doesn't go well at all. This just kind of feels like a cheap album that a label will want an artist to make because, oh, you're poppin', you're popular, let's make something that's very widely accessible and we win, which has definitely worked for them. It looks like this album is actually gonna sell over 130k first week. It's gonna get cock-blocked by Bad Bunny's album, but number 2 is still pretty good. But if Jack is already doing something like this early in his career, that's a big worry for me. While nothing on this record is really awful, all the elements from writing to lyricism to production are devoid of ideas. There's nothing distinct on this record. That's what an album needs. It needs to catch my eye, and this album just doesn't do that. Let's be honest, it just doesn't. I would rather have an album that is awful if the artist is still pushing some kind of limits. Jack doesn't push anything on here. He sticks to his lane, which again, nothing wrong, but just doesn't work for an album when you're not switching anything up. Now, I know that I have shitted quite a bit on this album, so let me just get some of my favorite songs in, because this album definitely has some good songs. I'd Do Anything to Make You Smile is decent, I like the switch there, and I also like the chorus on here. Although I don't like the I'ma fuck the earrings off of you line. No, please, Jack, stop.
You know that the head keep coming, cause she's a dome.
I Got a Shot is genuinely a great song. Like, he tries a bit more on here, definitely, doing more singing type of vocals, which I feel like work well with the beat, and it's definitely got a catchy chorus.
I wanna be with you, baby, I miss you, yeah, cause now I'm somebody you used to know.
I was thinking of what to rate this record. It's very tempting to just give it like a 2 and move on, since you could genuinely make a case for this being a 1 or a 2 out of 10. But after some time with it, the songs in their own are fine. I actually like a few. It's just a shame that it's almost unlistenable to as a project. With that being said, I'm gonna give it a 4 out of 10. I was expecting Jack to portray more of his personality on here. He seems charming and likable, but this album is far from that. It's bland and has no personality. It sounds like the album cover, like, kinda, you know what I mean? Like, he's just sitting there like, damn man, I just made the worst album of all fucking time, man. I'ma fuck the earrings off of you. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of the album. If you loved it, tell me why. If you didn't, also tell me why. I'm looking to hear you guys' opinions. Please leave a like or subscribe. That would mean so much to me, as that would help push the video and my channel in the YouTube algorithm. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.